All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome inside the Queens Amera Center here in beautiful Liverpool, Nova Scotia for the inaugural George Fletcher Invitational, the U18 division. This game featuring the home team, the Truro Bearcats in this case, but the Queens County Cougars, the actual home team in their barn, getting ready for puck drop here. My name, Matt Dudelay for High Button Sports. A beautiful ceremony as we officially declare this tournament open and ready for business. As you have a look there in your screen, Mr. Ian Kent, the organizer, the man in charge for having us on board here. So we're just about ready for puck drop now. 15 minutes up on the board. Starting goaltenders. First for the Queens County Cougars, number 29, Wesley Waugh. And down for the Truro Bearcats, number 30, Adam Maynard. So now we're underway here as the puck inside the Bearcat zone. The Cougars wearing their reds and the Bearcats in the grays going left to right here as that's chipped through the neutral zone, banked off the wall. Cougars looking to go in transition now as Landro will pick it up here for the Bearcats. Landro's all by himself in 1-on-2. He'll make a move down the left side. Shot there, and Waugh will make the first save of the game as he gets his first touch here as he looks to be the only goaltender on the bench here for the Cougars. So faced about 500 shots in warm-up, so should be ready to go now. As thank you very much for tuning in for the inaugural George Fletcher Invitational, a big supporter of the Queens County community, and they said in 1976 he came here for a week vacation, and that's where it all started. Folks ended up planting some seeds here now as Mara fired that shot there, rebound, as Waugh had a hard time with the initial shot. Now it's in behind. Looked around the other side, trying to chip back low the other way. Chipped out front there, opportunity. Waugh with the save as he was looking left. The puck came to the right. Now a big hit down there in the corners. Hunter Ogden came down and laid the body on the winger down there was Sam Hatt. They're going to rim it around the other side now. Picked up here by the Cougars, trying to chip it up out of the zone. Held in. Now to go back down deep. Bearcats remain on the forecheck here as Aiden Ward down there trying to disrupt things. Now it's going to be chipped through the middle. That goes to Snyder Glessing as he had that poked off his stick. That's going to go down the length of the ice, and we are going to have our first icing here. 13:42 left to go in the first period. 3-0 shots here in favor of the Bearcats, but we are only moments into this first period, folks. A real good crowd on hand here for this one. The opening ceremonies just finished up. Beautiful rendition of the national anthem. And face-off won by the Cougars, but the Bearcats are going to pick the puck up there. It was blocked in front. Now it's going to be picked up here by Parnell. Parnell on the left side. He's got Shand with him. Had to watch it there at the line as he almost ran into Harlow. This Queens County team won the Joel Montang last year, I believe, in this division. And we'll be heading there on Saturday as well, folks. So lots of hockey this weekend for all these teams. Now it's the Bearcats center, and opportunity there. They weren't able to shovel the puck at the net. Back down low, trying to center that pass. Off the stick there of Bond, Grayson Bond down there. A name I definitely recognize from the last few years. It's kind of the cool part of this, folks, is being able to watch these players move up the ranks. And with any luck, we remember their name now. As a stretch pass there for Harlow down the left side. Tried to dodge a check without the puck. There is Scullion down there. He's going to turn that puck over. Harlow down there battling in the corner. Puck's going to stay inside the Bearcat zone. As that was Oscar Kent that got in there on the forecheck. Dagley. Now puck's going to be turned over. It's going to be a puck race or a foot race through the middle. Good job there by Kylan Harlow now. As they turned over, Bearcats looking for an opportunity inside the net, trying to shove it in. Wall right there. Puck still loose. They find it, and they are going to push it underneath the goaltender, Waugh. And going to be hung on to here. We'll face off inside the zone. Back down inside. Cougars maintain possession. Nice pass back to Dagley at the left point. Dagley shot there through a crowd, hit a body in front. Wasn't able to make it all the way to the net now as Dagley will pick it back up. Dumps it back inside the zone. Maynard out to play it here for his defender. Now it's going to be picked up by Isaiah LeBlanc up to the half wall. Now a good touch pass through the middle, looking for that one-touch return. And unable to find the puck as Shand will pick up that loose puck. Couple nice moves there to get by some forecheckers. He'll head down the ice down the left side. Shand with a step. Went to go for the shot and had the puck roll off his stick there as LeBlanc came firing across there like a head-first slide into second base, but no shot came through, so back to his feet he goes as the Cougars will maintain possession. Oh, front now, shot there, and that was a big block as LeBlanc got another opportunity at it, and he makes good on that one as that puck never made its way to the net. And now that's going to hit the corner stanchion there at the bench. Not often you see that as that ends up back down inside. Connor McLeod now rims it around the other side, looking for Hatt. They're going to pin up down there in the far wall. Snyder Glessing coming out there to press. Puck will get out to the neutral zone. He tries to chip it to himself. Now Ogden disrupts that, so away goes Kelly. Dumps it in. They're going to get that in deep now as Bearcats are back in good time. To get rid of that puck was Marcel Marr. Now a partner pass coming down inside the zone. Vaughn through the middle, looking for a one-touch pass to Hatt. He can get the pass completed now as we approach the 10-minute mark here. Vaughn, partner pass once again here. Yes, he'll move it there for Ahmad. Ahmad turned it over. It's going to get in deep. Vaughn back for it. Onto the backhand, tries to clear. Now it's going to be turned over in front of the net there. Opportunity, another shot there from a bad angle. They bang away at the side of the net. Still there. Now they're going to fight it at the crease, and it looks like Wall able to take away the bottom of the net and cover that one up. There's complete melee in front there as Lane Duggan was down there at the side post. He's going to stay out here on the face-off as McLeod will come in here for the Cougars. So the Cougars going with the eye black out there underneath those cages, making sure that glare doesn't get anywhere near their sight line. As Harlow tried to chip that to himself. That was picked off there by Marr, who gets that back in deep. It's going to be rimmed around the other side. The most feared play in hockey for a winger is that rim, trying to find that puck in your feet. Now they're just going to send that the length of the ice. Icing waved off as that was tipped along the way. So back behind their own net are the Bearcats. Chipped on the right side. Harlow shot there, and Maynard will take his first shot on goal into the glove and hang on. 9:28 left to go here in the first period. Still waiting on our first goal. Like I said, if you're just joining us, great crowd on hand here at the inaugural George Fletcher Invitational 18U or U18A division here. And in opening ceremonies, they did mention about potentially trying to expand things to more divisions, but we'll wait to get through year number 1 before we drop any of that news or try and pull that off now, as Shan's going to take that clearing attempt. He'll fire it back down inside the zone. Scullion, partner pass, out to the blue line. It will come out now as Shan stepped up, the captain here for the Cougars, as he's just going to try and get that back down in deep. Tutty wasn't able to corral. Down the left side go the Bearcats. Carson Langell centers it into the feet. Cougars back defensively, and now the puck's going to go the other way. And that was poked off the stick there. Now as Shan's going to fire that cross ice. Good hands there on the right side to receive that pass and keep moving. A little chip pass there as Cochran tried to get that deep. He'll get the puck back at the top of the blue line. He's going to slide that down low. One-time opportunity looking back door there for Oscar Kent. And a huge hit there inside the line. As it looked like that was Shand stepping up into the play, as that's going to be pushed inside the Bearcat zone. Back for it is Cooper Croft. So he tries to chip it outside the zone. Turned over once again here. Cochran tries to get it towards the net, but it's going to be tipped into the corner now, so he'll go in and throw a hit. Bearcats trying to exit the zone here. It's McGuire had that turned over. Back to the point. Now in opportunities, it's turned over here. Back, return pass, nice move in behind the net. Back hand out front. And back the other way go the Bearcats, as Aiden Moore takes a bump there at the line. Play continues here as he was able to get the puck in deep. Intensity and speed of this game picking up here a little bit. His first couple shifts, gripped the stick a little bit. Now there's a shot there, and Waugh got a left pad on that as he made the save. Now the rebound comes free. Waugh got a piece of that again. It looks like we have a delayed penalty on the play here, as it's touched up now by the Cougars. So we'll wait to see what the official call is. And it looks like it's going to go to number 12, Cameron Schrader. It's going to be a head contact penalty, so the Bearcats are going to go to their first power play. So on to the power play go the Bearcats. Doug going to win that face-off to the right side. The Cougars are just going to pin it up against the wall. And good job down there by Cohen Shand. So he's just going to eat that up, and he's taking a beating down there, but he maintains composure and holds the puck. Isaiah LeBlanc will fire it down low. He'll slot back into the high slot area there, and a nice job by Shand to angle his guy into the wall. LeBlanc now down to help out. LeBlanc has got some time. He's going to walk out. Pass out to the right point for Bond. Bond shot there. It gets through Schneider Glessing. And the rebound's going to be cleared here as Sampson heads back for it here. Maynard's going to leave that there. Sampson back. He's got Sam Hatt on him. Hatt in on the forecheck. Causing a stir down there as he pokes that for Schneider Glessing. Glessing just going to try and get that in deep. The Bearcats are going to pick up possession here through the neutral zone. Poked off the stick by Hatt. There's water bugging it out there right now, and Duggan's going to come away with that puck as he fires across ice. Onto the stick there of Sampson. Back to a return pass and over the line, over to the right side for LeBlanc. LeBlanc shot there, tipped, goes towards the net there, not play with a high stick, so the Cougars are able to get that down the ice as Maynard comes out here to play it for Lamrock. Spin around move, 30 seconds left here to go in the man advantage. Cross ice pass, up ice into the neutral zone. It's going to be chipped in deep. Frizzell's going to give chase, but Waz out to play it here as he leaves that there for Vaughn. Vaughn soft chip to the right side, back up to the left point. Sampson back down low. Onto the stick of Langell. Langell tried to fire that at the net, and it was blocked along the way as it's turned over back at the left blue line. Another opportunity shot, that was blocked. Mara went for it, but Lamrock got there first. Tipped out front, loose puck there. Wall looking for it. It's chipped by the net as Frizzell came flying in from the high slot. So he's going to try and cycle it down low. 1 second left to go here. Cougars back to even strength. 5-on-5 and a big kill there as 0 for 1 on the power play go the Bearcats. Now the body's flying around out there in the offensive zone. Langell with it here for Truro. Down the left side, Langell shot there. Got tipped along the way, so that goes wide. Down to the last 5 minutes here of the first period. Out to the blue line, not able to get it down the ice, but it does come outside the zone. Is Ogden now just a second late getting to that puck as Lamrock will fire that through the middle. Turned over. Away goes Brent Tutty down the left side. Tutty shot there, tried to go short side. It goes up off the crossbar and out of play, and it looks like the net's off down there. Ref's going to try and get it back on. Good job by the goaltender Maynard as he helped out the official down there as he fired that net back on the pegs. Dagley fires it down low as he holds the line. Now they're working the cycle game. Trying to center, they do, but it's out of the reach of everybody, so back out into the neutral zone. As Dagley fires that up, looking for Cochran. Cochran able to get a stick on that as him and his own player get tangled up, and that was Kent. Back down in their own zone, cleared out to the middle. War turned it over on the half wall. Now out front, Mar. Puck goes up and over. Waugh able to spin himself around awkwardly and hang on as the Queens County faithful gives an applause here for that save. Good composure and concentration down there from the netminder, Wesley Waugh. You have a look now. A few of the crowd members here. This one side pretty much filled up here. And we're going to go down and have a quick check on the net down there. The faceoff will stay down inside the Cougar zone. Maybe time to get a little water down in that post, try and get that frozen. Down the ice they go. On the right side, 2-on-1. Tutty there, tried to get a shot off. Wasn't able to as the stick of the Truro defender in the lane. Down around, they're going to rim it around the other side. As we chip down, 2-on-1 forming here for the Bearcats. Marr. Shot there, blockered away as McGuire was going back door, but the rebound's going to be cleared here. Foot race. Schrader. Going to get there first. He's got Cochran with him. That's going to be taken away from him and rimmed around the other side. As fans continue to pile in here. Cochran there, fired it towards the net, tipped up off the glass. Good, nice long panes of glass there behind the net. So away goes War here for the Bearcats. He'll walk in over the line. Good job to drag that foot at the blue line, and now on net for Waz. He smothers it up and hangs on. 3:15 left to go here in the first period. Chipped off the wall. They try and exit the zone, but it's held in by the Bearcats. And behind their own net is Ahmad. He's going to wheel up the right side, but he turned it over to Duggan. Duggan chipped that back down low. 3 minutes left to go here in the first. Duggan goes in for the hit. Able to get away from it was Snyder Glessing now as that pass goes cross ice. Turned over now into the slot. Opportunity here for the Bearcats. Backhand, what blockered away. That was off the stick of Gavin Stevenson. So they try and get the puck out. Bearcats hold the zone once again. Bond left that there. Sampson's going to walk down the left side. Shot there, tried to go glove, and that's going to go all the way around and out as Bond goes back forward. He'll take a little bit of a bump there from Kelly, who kind of eased up. There's the puck left. Snyder Glessing with a step. He tries to make a move. He will. He gets into the high slot. Now an opportunity shot there. Kicked away by Maynard. Now as they center that back through the crease. And now it's going to be a cross ice pass off the skates there of Stevenson, but the puck will get in deep. As they rim it around now, looking for the exit. Shan down there to help out. He'll lean on his man down there defensively. Second Bearcat comes in to help out, but Shan's away with it for the Cougars now as Kelly will take that on his stick. Michael Kelly in over the line. He's going to walk into the middle. Sampson going for the hippie. Shan just going to pick out that loose puck. Didn't have a lane to the net, so he dumps it in deep. Picked up here by LeBlanc. LeBlanc will circle back in his own zone as he was pressed on that side, so now he's going to work him behind his net for protection here. Still looking for his options. Dangerous pass, turned it over in front. Shot there, and that was blocked, luckily by Sampson, his partner. And definitely hear or feel the coach's heart sink down into the stomach there as that dangerous pass through the middle, one of the first things you're taught. Although these days you definitely do see those passes in front of the net a lot more often, and if the option's there, you take it, but in that case, it was turned over now as the puck is inside the Cougar zone now. Down low, opportunity onto the backhand, goes back to the forehand shot there. Langell didn't quite get what he wanted on it. As Waugh once again coming up with a save. 11-3 the shots in favor of the Bearcats here with 1:16 left to go in the first period. Next game slated for 9 p.m., probably be just a little bit after. Chipped off the wall. Tuddy in there to help. He's going to come away with that puck inside his own zone, the left corner. Now tries to center it, and it hits a stick, and luckily goes away from the net instead of towards it. That's going to be Schrader. Schrader tried to chip that through the middle, looking for Kent, and that's going to be into the last minute here into the first period. Schrader now tries to go backdoor. Maynard, spreads across, and he gets that toe on that left post and covers it up as the net comes off here once again. So 53.4 seconds left. And behind their own net, Schrader works out there, tries to fire at the net. He does, goes through the crease area, but nobody home there for the Cougars. Back up to the right point. Shot there, that was kicked aside by Maynard. Schrader back on the puck, back to the point. Good job there to hold the line. Now as Schrader continued up the half wall, and he was able to come up there and support that first layer of support there for the Cougars. So now Kent had that poked off his stick, and that's going to go down the ice, but icing going to be waved off here as Dagley back forward. He's got War on him. Dagley will find Kent coming up the right side, but it's turned over now as McGuire comes inside the zone here for the Bearcats. Back out to the left side point. Opportunity here for the Bearcats late as they fired that one up and over the net. Last 10 seconds here as it's rimmed around the other side. Marr. Schrader now. Tuddy not going to have enough time as the buzzer will go. And just before the Cougars were able to get in on a 2-on-0, the buzzer goes. So that will do it here for the first period. Still waiting on our first goal. We'll be back with the second here when we return. All right, folks, welcome back. Second period, another 15 up on the clock. Like I said before the end of the first, still waiting on our first goal here. Matt Doodley with you, back with you, I suppose. Button Sports here. Game number 2 here, the George Fletcher Invitational now as that's turned over. So the Bearcats look to get away here in transition, a 1-on-1 forming now. Good job on the angle down there for the defender for the Cougars as he was able to take away that time and space, and we are going to have a penalty here. And it's going to be an interference call here, and it looks like it's going to go to the Cougars' Snyder-Glessing. So Wyatt Snyder-Glessing, 2 minutes, interference. Bearcats will go to their second power play here, 0 for 1 so far in this one. Good move there at the blue line. Scullion, opportunity at the point. Good low shot there, looking for a deflection now as the Bearcats player takes a spill. So that'll be rimmed all the way around and down the ice here as Maynard's out to play it here as Scullion back forward for the Bearcats. He's going to cut back in behind. Had out there again on the penalty kill as he continues to ruffle feathers out there on this penalty kill now as it's fired back down the ice. And they're going to let it go the whole length. Bearcats looking to get broken out here on the power play. Was onto the stick of Stevenson now. Stevenson through the middle. Shand was jumping up into the play there, so Lamrock let that one go. Now Scullion tries to make a move. It's going to be out into the neutral zone. Schrader in on the forecheck. Pass wasn't able to be completed by the Bearcats, so it goes back inside the Cougar zone. That clearing attempt gets a gasp from the crowd there as Picked up by Croft. Croft gonna walk in, tries a center, blocked there by the Cougars. That's gonna go to the blue line. Schrader is gonna get on the chase. Scullion just chipped it to his teammate. Now the Bearcats almost turned it over there. Good saucer pass is gonna get up over the stick. Sampson looking for an option here as now he'll find Maher on the right side. Maher is just gonna drag it to himself down the right side by the hash marks. He'll fire it back for Lamrock. Lamrock stick to the rafters there as he unloaded that one towards the net, but it wasn't able to find the net now as it's going to be dumped out into the neutral zone here. Scullion back for the Bearcats. Settles it down. Partner pass. Lamrock turned it over. Opportunity here for Tuddy. Tuddy all alone to the backhand. Shot there and a save by Maynard as he just got escape played that. Now as Tuddy tried to bank that one in off the bucket. That was the best look here. Tuddy had that partial break at the end of the period and wasn't able to get there in time. He got a second opportunity and a big save there by Maynard to keep this deadlocked at 0 now as plays back to even strength. Good job by the Cougars to swing it back as they didn't have an option. No sense giving the puck back to the other team after you just worked so hard to get it. Swing it back now as Wynot's just going to let that go, and that could have been a 50-50 call. Could have been icing, could have been not, as Wynot just kind of moved out of the way of it, but Bearcats charged with an icing here. 12:25, 2:35 here into this second period. Face-off taken there as Arnell shot there, and another opportunity off the face-off as the old sneak attack for the Cougars. Not able to find the back of the net. Now Frizzell will take that breakout pass. Good tape-to-tape stretch pass to the right side now in over the line. War shot there, and that goes off the crossbar as Waugh. Not sure if it hit something along the way or it just surprised him. But he gets lucky there as his good buddy the crossbar was right there now as an opportunity shot from Sampson. And now a big hit down there on the half wall as the Bearcats turn it over. Backdoor for Sampson. Sampson shot there, tried to go back glove, and he missed the net. It's LeBlanc now fires that. That hits the head of one of the defenders down there for the Cougars, and that'll go down as a block shot. Maybe not the one he was hoping he would get, but now it will be cleared the length of the ice. So the Cougars will be charged with an icing here. At this time, we would like to thank today's stream sponsor, the Bear River First Nation. Once again, I'd like to thank them for their generous support here for the inaugural George Fletcher Invitational. That's Bear River First Nation, today's title sponsor for the broadcast. Back to gameplay now. Schrader looking for that stretch pass. Icing waved off. Schrader now gets upended. Look for the call. No arm in the air. So play continues. Bearcats are just going to chip it up and out of the zone here as Duggan's going to have to wait for his man to get back on side. Good job there as he ate a little bit of ice. Now it's Duggan's shot there. Blocker save from Waugh. Rebound's clear, but it's going to be picked up there by the Cougars as Bond was in there to help out. There's Stevenson down there. Stevenson wheels back the other way. The other side is going to fire it up the strong side here. Schrader, he takes a bump. Tuddy, he'll pick it up. He's going to try and fire it through the middle, turned over, and now he's going to pick the puck up down the left side. Tuddy pulls it back to the middle, and it was just whacked out of the way by Maher there as he was coming back defensively to help out. Stevenson now. Tuddy pushes him into the wall there. Almost could have been a penalty there as 2-on-2 down in the corner. As they fight for it now, still tangled up down there. And now the whistle will go. The play blown dead here. Too much time with it pinned up against the wall. So we had a second whistle, but looks like nothing's going to come of it. Probably just trying to get rid of the extra stuff after the whistle. 10:19 left to go here in the second period. 13-7 the shots in favor of the Truro Bearcats here. Back inside the zone for the Bearcats. They're going to take the face off the draw. They'll maintain possession now as they try and fire towards the net. Back through the middle. Langell back the other way here for the Bearcats, down over the line, in over the top of the circles. Langell to the backhand, wheels in behind the net. He's going to go back up top to the point for Scullion. Scullion tees one up, drive there, and up into the logo for Waugh as he stands up. Doesn't go down into the butterfly, and a good decision there as he's able to smother that one in the breadbasket. And he'll hang on once again full action, full weekend of action. We're here tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday for the length of this tournament, and then we'll start the prestigious Joe Lamontang on Saturday, which a lot of you guys are probably familiar with. So if you're looking for that action, you can find that on the High Button Joe and all of our YouTube channels across all of our platforms here. Now is an opportunity out front, Maynard, and that'll find the back of the net. Thought he had it covered. Not sure who it went to in front, but the Cougars are going to get the hometown team or the hometown crowd something to cheer about here. As that is off the stick there of Sam Hatt, as you see in your screen, as he'll lead the charge. And what looked like not much of a play developing behind the net. Will end up finding the back of the net, and the Cougars lead 1-0 here with 9:39 left to go in the second period. The first goal out of the way now, as that one up into the walking track there. Not a single person noticed. They'll be alive and well. Nobody hit, nobody hurt. This puck goes back into play here. Again, beautiful facility here in Liverpool. Not much more you can ask for out of a facility for a community here, and people have been very nice and welcoming here so far, so always nice to feel at home as soon as you walk in the door. We thank the organizing committee for having us on board here. Now as they try and shove one in at the side of the net. As well, we'll hang on to that here. Once again, face-off will stay inside the Cougar zone. 1-0 lead here for the Cougars. Off the stick of Sam Hatt just moments ago. Face-off won cleanly here by Queens County. Rimmed around Schrader and wasn't able to corral that dump attempt. Now they tip it in front of the net. The Bearcats try and get it. Now an opportunity as Waugh once again out at the top of the circle. And he'll hang on. So the old reminder over the PA system here that the dressing rooms are for players and coaches only. Friendly reminder, now an opportunity once again point blank for the Bearcats, and Wesley Waugh comes flying out to the top of the crease to cut down the angle and take away any sight line there for the shooter. So we'll flip to the other side here for the face-off. It'll stay inside the Cougar zone. Another opportunity off a draw. Up a shot there and a save by Waugh. Once again, he's been the busier of the goaltenders here, and his team leads by 1. That's going to be picked up here by Kent. Kent tries to get a pass through. Now it's going to get by. It may have enough here. Now icing waved off as that just gets in. Schrader will bump into his man. They reverse it back the other way. Up the right side. There, nice outlet pass as away go the Bearcats. Bond on the left side. He's going to drop it there. Schrader came in looking to help out. Now the Cougars Shand is going to, or sorry, Ahmad will get that up and over. An opportunity here down the left side. Shot there and they score! And it's going to be number 27, Brent Tuddy. Makes good on his third attempt here, so third time's the charm for Tuddy. And he'll go by the bench. And he's fired up here, folks, at the Cougars lead 2-0 now with 8:16 left to go in the second period. So it took a while to get the first one. And now we've got 2 back-to-back here, one from Hatt, one from Tuddy, and the Queens County Cougars will lead this one 2-0 here so far. So back to center we go. And over the line now, Snyder Glessing, shot there, Maynard just coming out from tapping the post to make that save. Still hang on here and smothered up, so another face-off inside the Bearcat zone. Real good crowd on hand here at the Queens Amera Center. Probably see in your screen there, players, fans, and parents all huddle around the walking track now as they bang away at it at the front of the net. Puck still loose. Looking for it now as the net's going to be knocked off the pegs by the Bearcats player as he was shoved into the net. So the faceoff will stay inside, but the whistle goes. So that's going to be Tuddy from McLeod. It's 2-0. Cougars here as the Bearcats look to go the other way. Ref shaking his head no. Shand will partner that back to his partner down there. They go for the stretch pass, and that is going to be icing here as that missed everybody, and it'll go back down inside the Queens County zone here with 7:49 left to go in the second period. 17-12, the shots on goal, so the Bearcats lead in the shot department, and they've had some good quality grade A chances, but Wesley Raw up to the task here for the Cougars as his team leads this one 2-0. Face-off, one cleanly to the right side. Trying to get it up over the zone now. They do as the puck gets by Marr. Now it's going to be chipped. Opportunity down the right side. Was Parnell, tries to center, it goes up off the goaltender Mader as Parnell gets on his own rebound. Now they'll center it out front there, stick on the ice, opportunity is still loose. So they're going to cycle it down low. Now it's going to be cleared out to the point, gets over the stick, back to the point, shot there through a crowd, rebound still loose to the backhand there as you probably hear through your headset or through your screen. The gas from the crowd here as now the net will be knocked off again, and the ref's going to have a chat with Maynard just to make sure everything's all right down there. So those pegs continue to come off easily here at the Amera Center. Face-off will stay inside the Bearcats zone here. Now they're trying to get it out of the zone. Kelly turned it over, looking to pass it to his defender. Shand had to exit the zone, so he'll dump it back in. Scullion up off the glass, didn't have an outlet option, so he goes up and over. That's the play there as McGuire tries to chip that free. I do believe that's McGuire. I don't have him on my roster sheet, but I do have number 99 down. So based on the Sox mismatching, I'm going to go ahead and assume that's the AP Keegan McGuire out there for the Bearcats. Now is Queens County is just going to dump it back in, back to the point. And that's going to come outside the zone as that one buckled them odd for a sec. So the Cougars are going to have to touch up. Now they'll get back in on the forecheck. So an extra split second here for the Bearcats to break out, but they're unable to do so cleanly. Now a back partner pass there for Ahmad. Ahmad will take a bump there looking for Schrader. Scullion turned that over. He had to wait for his player to get back on side though. So the Cougars are able to get possession now. Stretch pass through the middle. It's going to get by everybody and go down for icing here as they try and send the weak side winger out the zone. But it's not going to find a stick of either side, so the face-off will go back down into the Cougars zone here. 6:21 left to go in the second period here before our intermission and flood. The Bearcats are going to want to try and get one here. I know that's the name of the game, and they're always trying to get one, but a little extra push here to end this period, get themselves only down one. Now is a good play there on the wall as Isaiah LeBlanc got a stick on that. Otherwise, the Cougars were off in an odd man rush. Now is Schrader. Picks up that loose puck. He's going to cut back and try and work down low. Kent in to help out. Puck comes loose over to the point. Partner pass. Ahmad. Shot there. Looking for the tip at the side of the net there. That was blocked. Lamrock's off to the races if they can get the puck to him. They will slowly creep to him now as he just tries to chip it to his teammate, but it's going to be picked up here by the Cougars. Tutty going to work behind his own net. Lost it in his feet, so he's going to rim it around for Ahmad. Ahmad has Schrader there. Schrader into his feet. He tries to move it back in. Now it's going to be chipped off the wall. Kent in a foot race here with LeBlanc. LeBlanc back in plenty of time as he'll throw a hit down there as Kent took the worst of that and looked like they got him up in the helmet area. So he's going to go back to the bench there, a little bit shaken up, but back under his own power. Bearcats, Tutty going for the return hit there as that's going to be chipped up and over. 5 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in the second. LeBlanc disrupted by Schrader. Schrader turns it over, working in the corner. Oh, front there, Tutty, what a block in front there as Sampson got across there, and another opportunity fanned on him behind the net as LeBlanc touches up now. And we are going to have a penalty for slashing, so the Bearcats will be penalized here as the Cougars will go to their first power play up by 2. It's going to be LeBlanc. Isaiah LeBlanc, 2 minutes interference. 4:56 left on the clock here in the second period, so the Cougars will go to their first power play, already up by 2. Looking to add to their lead and take a little bit of a stranglehold on this one in the second period. That being said, lots of hockey to be played. Ogden in his own feet. Tries to go back the other way, but he's pressed from that side. Maynard having a hard time finding the puck. On the back of the net there. Cougars going to come away with it. Centered out front there. Maynard was just already parked there, so they weren't able to find the back of the net. A good save by him. Positionally in a good spot. Now the Bearcats will get possession here. Away they go up ice. And over the line there as Bond just tried to work his right down Broadway there, but he stopped along the way and covered up. So face-off's going to stay down inside the Cougars zone here. The official going through the line change procedure here. Minute 23, 1-2-3 left up there on the penalty clock here for the Bearcats as LeBlanc can only just look on and hope that his team kills this one off so he can get back out there and get back to work. It's Tuddy. Good job there as he left it for Schrader. Got in over the line, then made the pass instead of the pass at the blue line, and that's a good thing to see now. Schrader's just going to continue on down low. He's working now up over the shot there, and that was tipped along the way, but that goes up and over the net. Mader never saw it. Too many bodies in front. That's going to come out to the point. Shand, opportunity to walk into one, and he puts it right into the breadbasket, and he whacks his stick there. And I don't know if whacking the stick's going to help the cause any, but maybe it'll wake the stick up. Shand had plenty of time to walk in there, kind of similar to the old All-Star hardest shot. Put the puck up ahead and tee it up. But Maynard with the nice save as he covers up with a bunch of bodies in front. Back to the point. Partner pass for Shand. Picks it up on the backhand. He'll fire it down low for Schrader. Schrader looking for his options. Fake to the net, now back to Shand. Shand settles that puck down. Shot there, tipped, and that goes wide as he saw a lane there. The puck had eyes, but wasn't able to find the back of the net. Now as the Bearcats try and exit the zone. Good puck pursuit there from the Cougars. And now Tuddy back to help out as he ran into Bond. Now McGuire's just going to get that in deep. Wow to play it on the backhand. So he's going to fire it over to his D-man. That's a good skill set to have as a goaltender. Eliminate that forecheck and be able to handle the puck's a big play. There's Schrader now, 5 seconds. Schrader down the left side there, still with it. In behind the net, back to even strength now as LeBlanc's released from the penalty box. McLeod looking for the back door pass. Now the puck's going to go to Kent. Opportunity, couldn't get the shot off. Shot there now. Maynard able to smother it up and hang on here as the Bearcats scrambling in front. 2:47 left here in the second period. 17 all the shots. But a 2-0 lead here is the story for the hometown Queens County Cougars. They look to get into this intermission with a 2-goal lead, maybe more, but a goal would really bode well here for this Bearcats team heading into the break. Push back from behind. Now the Cougars 3 on it. 3 in behind the hash marks now, so one good outlet pass will beat all 3 forecheckers as LeBlanc will battle down in the corner. He's trying to get free. He's going to cut back as he didn't have the lane that he was looking for now as it's turned over. And over the line now is Schrader. I've been getting Schrader and Cochran mixed up, folks, so I apologize, but I'll be better. So it's down the ice for icing, so the Bearcats charged with an icing here. Once again, would like to thank our stream sponsor here, Bear River First Nation. Once again, like to thank them for their generous support here for the George Fletcher Invitational U18A Memorial Tournament here, year number 1 as they look to continue things. Rebound comes away as it was blockered away. Puck in front now is chipped up over the goaltender, but can't find the net as it ends up down in the right corner. Sampson will take his man down. Pass out front there, trying to disrupt things. Now they bang away at it off the side of the net. Maynard looking for it. Now the puck will go back the other way as 2 men get tangled up in behind the play. Duggan is going to get that in deep. He'll give chase. Ahmad on him. Good job there to ease up once he saw numbers. Now Duggan's going to chip to himself. He's going to get on that loose puck. Sampson. Or sorry, that was Vaughn on him. Now a backdoor pass for the Bearcats. Maybe had an opportunity for a shot. They're going to return it to Duggan. Duggan shot there. He tried to go blocker and just missed wide as that puck goes off the end wall and back around the other side. Good pressure here from the Bearcats. Last minute and 20 here in the second period. Back to LeBlanc. He's going to turn, partner that. That will not come outside the line there. Sampson was able to hold the line as we had a pretty good view from up here in the broadcast booth, which is just the upper row of the seating here. So now LeBlanc will activate down from the right point in the corner. He's got two Cougars on him as he takes a bump. Puck comes free, still looking for it. Now there's a stretch pass looking for Hat. Hat already a goal in this game. Sampson back. Hat, nice move into the middle. Tries to push it back door for Snyder Glessing. Wasn't able to complete the pass here as we're into the last minute of play. 45 seconds as the Zamboni doors come up now here. Tall tail sign for an intermission. Sampson will throw a hit. Snyder Glessing able to hold the zone. Bearcats looking to break out here as they're going to fire that the length of the ice. Nobody home there for the Bearcats, so that's going to be an icing call with 31.6 seconds left in the second period. .6 left up on the clock here. Face-off taken by the Bearcats. Ogden just tried to cut back and go up the strong side, but he was met there by McLeod. And now it's going to be picked up here. Stevenson down the left side. Good job by the Bearcats to stay on side. Stevenson shot there, and they allowed him just to walk right into that high-scoring slot and get a clean shot off, but luckily Waugh was there with the blocker. So he pushed that one away. Now as Marr had a hard time holding the zone. 4 seconds left. They're going to have to rip one here now. 2-1 shot there just off in time, but it goes up and over the net, and that will do it here. 30 minutes come and gone, and the Queens County Cougars lead the Truro Bearcats 2-0 after 2 complete periods of play. We'll be back with the third period when we return, so stay right here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. Third period live from the Amera Center here in beautiful Liverpool, Nova Scotia. And 10 seconds in to this third period, and the Cougars will be penalized for boarding. Or sorry, my mistake, folks. It is the Bearcats there, as the Cougar player was heading towards the penalty box area and threw me off up here. So Duggan is going to be penalized for boarding. The Cougars 0 for 1 on the power play here. Bearcats try and exit the zone now. Shan down. He's going to take a hit there as Meyer stepped right up into play. Back in front, Tutty tries to fire that there, and it gets cleared the almost length of the ice as Cougars are back for it here. In behind their own net, they're going to stop up. Puck gets away from the defenseman now, is fired cross ice for Kent. Kent over the neutral zone and over the blue line now towards the middle. He's going to try and leave that there for his defender. Now an opportunity shot there. Nobody can find the puck. An opportunity once again. Puck gets stuck here again. Shan, middle of the point. Shot there, tip. That goes up and over. Maynard wasn't able to react, but the puck does go up and over him. Now as they try and stuff it at the side of the net, puck's loose in the slot. It's going to go all the way down to the right point, and maybe the lane down the wall was the option as Langell now tried to get loose. Now Tutty shot there and tried to go blocker side as Maynard was moving to the left and just got a blocker on that as Cochran now. Shot there, that was a blocker save. Tutty on the rebound, just waves it back now. The net once again. And the net comes off the moorings here once more. And the play is blown dead. Back over the right side. Maynard blew a tire there in the crease. Now the puck goes towards him. So he's trying to scramble back. Looks like he's got something on his skate down there that he was able to whack off. Back down now, rimmed around the other side, or they tried to, but it hit a body. So the old offensive zone block shot. This goes back to Why Not, pretty household name for the Queens County area. Now it's chipped up and over as Why Not got the most of his man as Marr was upended. Snyder Glessing now tries to center it. He was looking for that return pass there. Now it's going to be sent the length of the ice. 10 seconds left in the man advantage. Duggan on his feet, ready to return. Now back to even strength here. Duggan returns. He's going to head right to the bench. They're going to get their fifth man back out. 12 and a half left to go here in the third period. Why Not in behind his own net? He's going to look for his options. He goes hard off the wall. Hatt tries to tip it to the middle. He does. Just gets by Snyder Glessing as he's going to get on that loose puck. He'll loop it back in his own zone. Schrader. Now the Bearcats are going to get it inside the zone. Moore's going to give chase, but it's offside here. Good heads up there by the Cougars as they were given an extra second there. Now they go the Bearcats down the left side. Opportunity shot there. That goes high and wide. And all the way around to the right side here. So immediately after this game, we will have the all-HRM battle, the Chebucto Atlantics, right down the road from the High Button Studio, facing off against the Bedford Blues for the 9 o'clock matchup, and then we'll be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. But until then, we'll finish this one up here. 12 minutes even left on the clock. 21-19, the shots in favor of the Cougars now. His tip there, that shot from the point. That gets deflected wide. Chipped off the wall, held in by the face of Cooper Croft. And back the other way goes Parnell as he's upended. He gets tangled up with his man. He loses his stick, so the Bearcats are going to have a split second there without a forechecker. Back down the other way they go. Bearcats stop up inside the zone. Good look there as they hit the trailer. Croft there tries to fire at the net. He does. Looking for that backdoor option. McGuire. Picked up by McLeod. Jackson McLeod turns, fires that cross ice. Harlow gets a stick on it, so that'll negate the icing as he's going to continue on here on the forecheck. Stopped up and behind the net was Croft. Croft looking for his options as he surveys. He'll fire one through the middle. Now a Lead pass there for McGuire. And that puck's in deep, and Tutty with a good head of steam now through the neutral zone down the left side. He's burning left on the wide now. In behind the net, tries a center. He does, finds it over for Kent there, who was tangled up there with a Bearcats player. Now as it goes all the way around the other side. Chip back in there by McLeod. Myers on it here for the Bearcats. He tries to fire it outside the zone. It will get by the defender, Shan, there. Now is Tutty back on the back check. So he's got Langell on him. Tutty's going to wheel that up off the half wall. Into the feet there of Cochran. He's upended. Puck goes back down inside the Cougar zone. Partner pass across for Shand. Shand up the left wall. Can't get a stick on that. It gets by Marr, so he'll have to retreat back just inside his zone. Cochran turned it over. He's going to have to wait for Kent to get back on side. Nice move there to maintain possession as he'll swing it back here for Shand. Shand, partner pass to Ahmad. Ahmad looking for his options. He's just going to go up off the glass and almost into the timekeeper's box as we approach the 10-minute mark now. Face off down to the right of Waugh. That's going to be chipped off the wall. And that's going to go all the way down, and that's going to end up down on Maynard, so he's going to have to hang on to that one as Kelly was hot on the scene. Not going to take any chances there, already trailing by 2. And the face-off will stay down inside the Bearcat zone, just inside the 10-minute mark now. Back to Ahmad, shot there, that was blocked by Marr. Now the puck's going to come loose towards the side of the net there. LeBlanc had a hard time maintaining possession, and it comes back out for Dagley. Dagley shot, that was blocked there by Sampson. Sampson's going to get on that loose puck. He's going to fire that cross ice for Marr. Marr, and that's going to be called on the offside at the blue line. And we'll have another face-off just in the neutral zone. Taken by the Cougars now as LeBlanc's going to pick it up. He's looking for his options. Now he's got a man from each side as he's leaned on down there. Dagley will pick up that clearing attempt off the glass. Partner pass across. Now as it's chipped up and over. Schrader, good hand-eye there as he tried to chip it to himself. May have had a lane wide, but tried to go back down Broadway. So now LeBlanc is going to pick that puck up and over the line. Tries the center. Now they do. They fight for it in the corner. Fans flying to their seats here now, and we are going to have a whistle on the play and a penalty. And it's going to be on, looks like it's going to be on the Cougars. Emmett Dagley will go to the box. So 2 minutes up on the board here. Up by 2. Glorious opportunity here for the Bearcats to claw their way back into this. One pun definitely intended on that one, as both these teams, the battle of the Cats. Now as that puck's going to be sent the length of the ice, just gets by Croft, and we're going to have a foot race now as Parnell on it. Parnell, he's going to hit it back in now. Now he's going to take a hit up to the head. He's asking the ref right there on site, how is that not to the head, as the hands got up. He's still complaining about it down there. As long as he doesn't retaliate, should be all good. Now the Bearcats are going to get in over the line there, poked off the stick. Now as the trailer comes in to help out, nice pull move. Onto the back there, Frizzell able to stay on his feet. Being harassed there, Croft tried to move to the middle, but a good job by Parnell to take away that middle of the ice. Cross crease pass, nobody home. Scullion, opportunity there, puck's loose, they still bang away at it. Waugh battling down there in the crease as he stays strong. Now he will jump and pounce on that, and love to see the official get in a much better scenario or much better sight line to find that puck. And it's going to be covered up here by Waugh. 8:07 left to go here, so the next game will start just after 9 o'clock. Minute 10 left to go in the man advantage here. Back to the point, partner pass right away for Croft. Croft has some time to walk in right into the breadbasket. The puck comes loose once again, and now they're going to try and clear Duggano from front of the net. Good job there not to get anything extra. Now the back official is going to come in and tell the Bearcats to go on. And now we're going to have an exclamation. So that face-off, or explanation, sorry, the face-off will come outside as the defenders of the Bearcats team came in late. So that usually will bring the face-off outside. Not exactly clear on the ruling, but probably should know as an official myself. Bearcats looking to get the power play breakout going. Cooper Croft will make his way up ice. Almost had that puck poked off his stick. It's him and Duggan fight for it. Duggan down the right side. He's going to take a bump there from Tuddy. Tuddy will lean on his man down there in the corner. It's 2-on-2 ensuing down low. Cochran with it. Cochran is going to work down the right side. Going to cut it back. Nice move through the feet there as he weaves down to the left side. Cochran in all alone. Shot there. What an effort from Sammy Cochran as he went coast to coast there. He made 2-3 nice moves, but wasn't able to find the back of the net as he put it up over the crossbar. 10 seconds left to go on the Truro power play as Dagley back to his feet here, ready to return. 0 for 3 on the power play go the Bearcats. Lange will pick up that outlet pass. A nice move there as he pulled it to himself, now through the middle of the ice. Kent ran into his man. Langell tries to make another move, gets through, but forgot the puck as now it's going to be chipped into the corner. Lamrock takes a bump there. Kent in behind his own net. Dodges a hit there as he's up ice. Kent will move it down the right side for Cochran. Cochran tries to return it back to Kent. Cochran might have had a step there, but tries to move it back. Now is Tuddy. Shot there. Tried to go far side blocker. That goes off the glass and wide. It's back to the point. Shan takes a bump there from Marr. They get tangled up there. And now they're going to continue to push and shove here, and we are going to have a penalty now. And it's going to be a head contact penalty. And now Shand, in appreciation for the first penalty, is going to receive an unsportsmanlike. Probably both should have went anyways in the first place if I was to give you my opinion. They both get tangled up for an extra shove after the whistle. So we'll go 5-on-5 here. We'll see. So it looks like the Bearcats are going to get the extra here. Not sure what the official call is. We'll have to wait for the announcement over the PA system. Lamrock's going to join Marr now as Cochran with it. He's going to slow it down. Backdoor. One-time opportunity. Kent there in front for Tuddy, and he gets a stick on it in the crease. And he makes it 3-0 Cougars here. Just 7 seconds into the power play, and Tuddy gets his second of the game. Right spot, right time, stick on the ice, and good things happen, folks, and that is proof there. As Tuddy will get his second of the game, and it's 3-0 here for the Cougars. They're going to get an explanation of what's going on down there at the penalty box. Back up the right side, dumped down inside the zone. No icing on the play. Ahmad back forward, he's tripped up. Up goes the arm, and the Bearcats are going to go back to the penalty box now as Ahmad's just going to get out of dodge there as looks like it's going to be Gavin Stevenson. So the Cougars already 1 for 3 here on the man advantage. Face-off taken here by the Bearcats. Back behind, bumped in on the wall there. Parnell looking for another call down there, but if I've learned anything over my career, the complaints to the ref aren't going to get you any favors out there. And now it's going to be a play with a high stick. The linesman got it. Nobody else did. So now the face-off will come just out into the neutral zone here. 5:40 left to go now, officially 9 o'clock here in Liverpool. Sampson's going to fire that way up and over, and that's going to go off the end glass. Picked up here by the Cougars. Why not? Gets away from a forechecker, had that puck lost in his feet. Now he'll take a bump. He's going to slide it back to his partner, Vaughn. Vaughn up ice there for Kelly. Kelly chips it off the wall looking for McLeod. Harlow will stay on side. McLeod gets a stick on it, but the puck will end up down in deep as Bond's on him. Duggan, that loose puck. Approaching the 5-minute mark now. So he rimmed around, back down low below the goal line. Fired out front through the crease. That's a big hit down there, but Sampson's going to take the worst of that. And every time you hit that guy up on the wall, you always tend to bounce off a little bit more, as now puck is going to be played here. 55 seconds still left on the power play. Looks like they might have got 2 out of that one, or a 4-minute. There's Vaughn back for it here. He's going to slow things down and behind his net. He's got LeBlanc on him. LeBlanc finishes his check. Puck will come out to the blue line. Now it's going to be swung back out by the Bearcats. And they're just going to fire that back the length of the ice. LeBlanc will tag up. Wow, to play it. As LeBlanc turned that over, as he read that pass perfectly, as Vaughn didn't even see the forechecker coming, and now that stick gets caught in the wall. It's Kelly away. Good pass there, looking for Cochran. Cochran able to get that in behind him. He's going to have a step now down the right side. Shot there, try to go low blocker, saved by Maynard. And now he'll pin it up against the back post and hang on. 4:10 left to go here in the third. 3-0 lead here for the Cougars.
Cougars' third goal, and his second of the night. Scored by number 27, Brett Teddy, assisted by number 20, Oscar Kent, and Barnes and Gardner on the power play.
So face-off taken here by the Bearcats. So they're going to fire that the length of the ice. That'll kill off some precious seconds. 10 seconds. And now 5 seconds left in the man advantage, as that one-touch pass from Schrader is unable to be completed. So now they're going to fire back there as Cochran took a bump there from the man in the box as he swings it back to his D-man. Turned over. Opportunity here down the left side. Back to the middle, back to the left. Shot there. Waugh slid and he got buckled there. As oh, what a hit down there in the corner. As Stevenson takes down his man. That was Connor McLeod down there, but Cochran, now he'll take a hit. He's going to make a second effort, though, as he gets that puck across for Snyder Glessing, and the body's starting to fly here in this one now, as that's going to be chipped out into the neutral zone, approaching the 3-minute mark. Another hit over there on the wall is Cochran. He's going to fire that up the wall. Shand, now backdoor for Snyder Glessing, and wasn't able to handle the pass. You hear hands of the steel comment coming from the hometown crowd up there. Snyder Glessing, good job there to take a peek, as he took a quick shoulder check there just to make sure he knew exactly where the traffic was coming from. So now the Bearcats looking for their options. Looks like Scullion's just going to lean into his man Tutty. He wanted to go back with it, but ends up going north, continued. As now it's going to be flicked up over everybody. Cochran going to get the red line. He's not going to get it deep, though. He'll swing back. He's being pressed there. Now he turns it over. McGuire in over the line, down the right side. He's going to shoot that, and Waugh up to the task once again as he hangs on to that one. 2:30 left to go here in the third period. This time, we would like to once again thank our sponsor here, the Bear River First Nation. I'd like to thank them once again here for being the sponsor here for the stream and a generous supporter here of the George Fletcher Invitational. So thank you very much, Bear River First Nation. And now it's going to be sent the length of the ice for an icing, as we're back to even strength here. 1 for 5 on the power play are the Cougars. 0 for 3 the Bearcats as they trail 3-0 now. 24-21 the shots in favor of the Cougars. Approaching the 2-minute mark now. His hat, the goal already in this game. He's going to swing it back to his D-man. Up off the wall. Ogden will get a stick on that. So that's not going to get down for icing here. Chipped far side. Liney, great job to get out of the way. Hat, swing it back to his D-man once again. Ahmad looking for his partner. Cross ice, hard pass for Wynot. Wynot lead pass up the left side. Turned over by Marr. Marr, and over the line. Isaac Marr just going to fire that in deep. As the Truro man takes a bump down there, as Kent takes a bump as well, as tempers flaring a little bit here to finish this game. 97 seconds left to go. And now Hat's going to take a bump from behind there, and that's not going to go well. As Ogden will be penalized, we'll see what the official call is. My guess is boarding. They're going to have a discussion here. And it will be boarding now. So the Cougars back to the power play with 92 seconds left. They'll get their 6th opportunity, so penalty trouble here for the Bearcats in this one. Back to the point, Shand. Got a clear lane to the net there. Shot kicked aside by Maynard. Minute 25 left to go. McLeod looking to be an option as Kelly gets away from a check there as Harlow fanned on that shot attempt as Bond's going to pick it up. Bond going to work his way down the middle of the ice. He's going to leave it over there for LeBlanc. LeBlanc, he takes a bump there from Shand. And now Kelly's going to fire it out into the neutral zone. Dump back down inside the zone. Bearcats have to tag up here as they were offside. Last minute to play in the 3rd period. Brought to you by the Vault. As now Kelly's with McLeod, 2-on-1, Sampson dives. Puck still loose, Maynard there as now Harlow is going to take a huge bump there at the end of the whistle, and Stevenson is definitely going to be penalized here as now we're going to have some rough stuff after the whistle. And we're going to wait to see what comes of this, but Harlow is just trying to get out of there now as McLeod. He's going to go after his man, a complete melee down there, and a good job by Michael Kelly showing a little bit of leadership here as McLeod got caught up down there in the melee, and he wants to make sure nothing happens there. So Sampson will go to the box. Harlow is going to be tossed. And now Harlow's just going to take the shortest lane through the crowd there, and LeBlanc will get the gate as well. Harlow will head off. Sampson's in the box already, giving me Mighty Ducks vibes over there with that bubble unbuttoned and up in the air here, as you see that on D2 and D3 of the Mighty Ducks. Probably the first look for myself back in the day of what the bubble looked like. So we're going to have a discussion here. Some tempers flared at the end of the game. Harlow was just trying to get in there and get out of the way as he put his hands up as if to say, I'm not trying to do anything illegal here, but Stevenson came flying in and tried to plunk him down, and that's what caused the melee. So we're going to take a quick break here. We'll step aside for just a moment. 49.3 seconds left on the clock. We'll come back with the official penalty call when we return. All right, looks like we have things figured out here. And it's going to be 5-on-4, or 4-on-4 rather. What it looks like here. No, and now they're going to ask for one more here. So it will be 5-on-4 for the Cougars. 49.3 seconds left. Just about to the conclusion of this one before all of the extracurriculars took over. So it looks like a few misconducts handed out, a couple 10s. The reason I know that is because 4 bodies are gone and there's no penalties up on the board. The Bearcats are just going to send that the length of the ice. That's going to go all the way down the right side, and icing waved off naturally. Now Dagley's going to pick it up. Schrader stays on side. Dagley, nice move. Leaves it there for Schrader unintentionally, but down to the last 20 seconds. And that's going to be down the length of the ice, not quite all the way down, is into the last 10 seconds now as the Bearcats are just going to fire it off the glass, and Wynot's just going to eat it back down in his zone. He's going to fire across ice for Schrader. Schrader back cross ice for Dagley. Dagley, 0.5 seconds left as he'll take a bump there, and we're going to keep an eye on things down there as Dagley's just going to try and get out of the mix here, but that will do it here for time. 3 periods come, 3 periods gone. The Queens County Cougars will take a 3-0 victory over the Truro Bearcats on home soil as Kelly tries to get the hometown crowd into it now, and now they'll give them a cheer. So we'll stick around here for the player of the game and handshake, but we will take a quick break and wait for the selections. So stay right here as we'll bring you that, and then we'll move right on to the next game. Shabukta vs. Bedford coming up after this. So player of the game here for the Bearcats, number 16, Grayson Bond, will receive a tournament MVP hat and a beautiful High Button Sports toque. And on the other side of things, same award, but it's going to be number 27, 2 goals in the game, Mr. Brent Tuddy, player of the game for both teams. Congratulations, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in and sticking with us. And that's going to do it here for the coverage of this one. So we'll be back in moments here for the Bedford Blues versus Shabukta Atlantics. Game 2 wrapped up. Queens County Cougars 3.